Hi guys, I'm here today to do Naruto chapter 685 review. This chapter of Naruto, we picked up basically almost exactly where we left off. There wasn't a lot of exposition, but things progressed nicely, as I will detail further in my review. So at the beginning of this chapter, Kaguya is back out with the Naruto Kage Bunshin clones. She's staring all at them and she's wondering what's going on. They should have all disappeared because I killed the real body. And she then realizes that actually she didn't kill the real body. What she killed was a clone. And the real Naruto, because his clone was just destroyed or just disappeared, he got the knowledge of what went down between Obito and Sakura, and we saw the details of what really happened. So it shows a flashback of Obito timing his Kamui to enter Kaguya's dimension. Right as she opened that rip, he entered it, and Obito, Sakura, and Naruto's clone, all went in together. When they went in, they dropped in kind of like over a hill, but Black Zetsu sensed that there were three bodies or three persons there. But Obito, Naruto told him that Black Zetsu realized that there was a group of them, so Obito said, okay, he has marked this place, he's going to go into his other dimension from this place, and took Sakura with him. Then when that Naruto clone got up, they just assumed that okay, the other bodies that were sent were actually Naruto clones, and because they didn't have enough chakra, they got dispersed and evaporated. So they assumed that that was the case, and then when they got rid of that Naruto clone, then you know Obito and Sakura decided that okay, now they're going to start searching for Sasuke. Sakura gave Obito all of her chakra, and we see his kind of cool looking you know lines and stripes that Sakura normally has from the center of her forehead down to her body. Obito has them, and he uses Kamui, but for the first time of him using Kamui, we see his eye begin to bleed. We don't normally see that from Obito. So far, when we've seen guys using Mangekyo Sharingan techniques, we just normally see Itachi and Sasuke's eyes bleed, but this is the first time Obito's eyes were bleeding when he used Kamui. And it's hinted that because of the dimensions, he stated that because the dimensions are so far away, he wonders how Kaguya is able to effortlessly travel between them. So they are there searching for Sasuke, trial and error, right? They eventually opened this dimension that had like acid on it. This acid dimension, and acid began pouring out. They quickly jumped away, but Sakura got some little burns on her coat and her arms. But she was feeling the pain of it, and Obito said, okay, you're a medical ninja, let's wait for you to heal up yourself so that we can try again. Let's take a little rest. Sakura said, no, both of us are at our limits, let's just push and get this over with. And Obito decided that yes, that was right. So they are there searching until they eventually open Sasuke's dimension. So they called out to him, but because Obito and Sakura were at their limits, that dimensional opening that they had was beginning to close quickly. So Sasuke was trying to rush over as quickly as possible. At one point it seemed like it closed, but then Sakura said Shanaro, like she was saying, like, oh god damn it, she gave it that last oomph, that last push to open it, and then for a little while, and then at the last ending we see it begin to close. And then out of the blue, when Sakura was falling back over, Sasuke caught her in his arms. So Sasuke is now reunited with Obito and Sakura, and now Obito will be able to send him back to the real dimension with Naruto so that they can continue the sealing technique of trying to seal Kaguya. So, lo and behold, Sasuke was found. Obito, Obito got the job done. He found Sasuke, him and Sakura, and now next chapter they're supposedly going to take Sasuke out back to the real dimension so that him and the real Naruto can seal away Kaguya. But I also like to highlight something that I noticed when Kaguya was fighting the group of clones, Naruto clones, she pointed out the fact that the real Naruto has these black chakra bars, what she calls the Godama, which is translated as truth-seeking bars. Now, that's a good observation, but I'm guessing that because they are getting highlighted in this chapter, next chapter we get a real explanation and we get to see some more abilities from the truth-seeking bars that Naruto will use when Sasuke gets reunited. That's just my opinion and that's my hint. But overall, it was an okay chapter of Naruto. You know, the progression wasn't that much of a progression. The chapter progression wasn't much, but overall, it was a decent chapter of Naruto. So Sasuke finally gets reunited, and then the story will continue from here. Where hopefully they get to see the way Kaguya. So that's it. That's my review. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Sayonara.